The database is a single point of failure unless you address it properly. Find out how on SDR News.
So we are here in the AWS reInvent floor, SDR News, together with I'm on Demand. My name is Ofir Nachmani, and together with me it's Cary from GenieDB. Hi, how are you?
How you doing, Ofir? Nice to meet you.
How is the show?
Show's fantastic. It's a huge event. I think 9,000 attendees. It's been very exciting.
The next Dreamworld, huh?
Yes, yeah.
This is what I'm hearing. Anyway, let's talk about GenieDB a little bit, okay?
Great.
About the challenge. What is the challenge? You know, the Amazon user has a challenge, you come and want to solve the challenge. What is the challenge?
Sure. So any customer or company that wants to move to the cloud, is there a big concern around availability and reliability? Network connectivity can be an issue. There can be cloud outages. The database is typically a single point of failure. And what we do at GenieDB is we provide a high availability solution by geographically distributing the database layer. So if you have an outage of a data center or even an entire region, the database remains available to the application. That's very important to customers who are migrating to the cloud.
So it's basically, you know, seamless failover across region, you know, so how it's aligned with, you know, RDS, Amazon RDS and the offering around?
Sure, so it is very similar to RDS in that it is MySQL and it is a database as a service. What we do though is a little bit different. We provide MySQL in a multi-master configuration, multi-regional, and also multi-cloud provider. So you can span across Amazon and other cloud providers. You can span your database across any region, anywhere in the world. And it's in a multi-master configuration, so there is no failover. It's continuous availability in the event of any regional outage.
And you take the liability, it's yours, you are the one, it's a service?
Yes, it's a database as a service. We have an SLA that we stand behind, and we deliver continuous availability even if your cloud goes down.
Very good. And you know how you do that? You know, it's kind of, you know, under the scenes there are application disaster recovery methodologies.
So it's a very difficult problem to solve. We've worked at it for a few years. We have our own synchronization and replication algorithms inside of MySQL. We've actually created a custom storage engine. It's based on InnoDB, which is a standard MySQL storage engine. We've changed that and modified it and transformed it to be able to do geographical distribution and have resiliency during outages.
So this also, I think that you know there is also the performance issue, right? You know, it's not just disaster recovery and replication. It's also if I want it to be near to my user.
Absolutely right. So another benefit that customers really like about GenieDB is if they have users that are distributed around the world. Oftentimes, if the database is localized to a single region, that user might be halfway around the world from that region and they suffer the latency from that connection. With GenieDB, we can provide local database performance anywhere in the world, so your users have a much better experience with their application, much reduced latency.
So I'll ask you, when a new customer is coming, you know, abroad, you know, taking your services, they starting with, you know, multi-region, multi-cloud, or just, you know, starting small and grow as they need?
Well, first of all, it's very easy to get started with GenieDB. Okay. We have an online console you can load up, get for free for a 7-day trial. Oh. It's straight MySQL. Because we are a storage engine within MySQL, there's no changes to your application. Mm-hmm. You can start off very small. You can start out as small as 2 small Amazon instances in 2 regions and scale up from there. We can run across any cloud provider at any size instance to be able to scale up with your application anywhere in the world.
Interesting. And how, you know, what is the typical user? What is the typical case right now that you see that, you know, adopting the service? Is it a web, you know, a small web shop, or it's a big enterprise all over, you know?
What we mostly see are small, small and mid-sized businesses that are starting to look for better resiliency in their applications becoming more mission critical. They're starting to think about replication. They're starting to think about redundancies. They're starting to think about high availability. They're starting to think about latency issues. They come to GenieDB because those are difficult challenges to overcome. These smaller and mid-sized companies may not have the expertise in-house. They don't want to go out and acquire that expertise. With GenieDB, they can spin up a fault-tolerant, highly available, geo-distributed cluster within minutes.
It sounds cool. You know, to do disaster recovery today, it's something that you want to consume. You don't want to do it yourself. You need to practice your application. This is the cloud. So, how people can reach you? I assume GenieDB.com.
GenieDB.com, you can sign up, all we ask is an email address and you can sign up a free trial for 7 days. You can try GenieDB at your leisure, and anytime you're ready to upgrade or ask us any questions, we're available.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Cary. Thank you very much.